let's start to talk about the where of this chair. Tell me something about the where of this chair.
It's in the center of the carpet?
Yeah, it's in the center of the carpet. Is there anything else you can tell me?
The second floor.
It's on the second floor. Yeah, anything else?
In front of you?
It's in front of me. So we have a lot of language around the idea of where. And it's very interesting with our students that we don't have to give them a lot of definition of that. That in actual fact, this idea of where is very natural to them. And when we talk about where, really the other word that we use is location. Everything has a location. There are always two ways of talking about location and expressing this where. And one of those is relative location. And you gave me some very good examples of that, where I'm comparing it to something else. It's on a carpet. It is in front of me. So we are always making those comparisons, and our students are able to make that all the time. As soon as you're visually looking at something, that happens. Okay, so we start to see that situation all the time. There's also, though, very unique locations, which we call absolute location. And what that means is there's only one place it can be. Okay? Now, if I had to say to you with this chair, because you've given me lots of examples of relative location, what might be some of the tools that you would use here, or some of the things that would help you identify this as an absolute location? That means it couldn't be anywhere else. What's the simplest one?
Sorry, I don't understand.
Okay, good question. So, what is unique about this building that would tell me that this chair is in one place and not another place?
Street that it's on? Oh.
Well, before, what, I'm sorry?
Longitude, latitude?
Well, that would be one. That would be the most unique, and we will come back to that. But think about what you have in a school. All the rooms are numbered. Okay. As simple as that, and this is very important for our students. All the rooms have a number. Well, the students are always asking, why does the room have a number? Well, if I had asked one of your students to go get me a chair, I would tell them to go to a specific room number. Okay? When we start to take a look at this, yes, floors, having them numbered. The most common one that we use, which is a very intriguing one if you think about it, is the whole idea of addresses. Because addresses are very much a Western European, North American construct. Another thing in our daily lives.
Behind, in front of, beside.
Well, that would be relative. See, because that's compared to something else. So if we're talking about those things, those are going to be relative location. Another,
like cities?
Oh, I was going to say yes.
okay,
Countries.
yeah, an individual city as compared to another one. But even that will start, because it's very broad, and yes, we could say, hey, I'm flying to Toronto. But some of the easy ones that are out there, and simple ones that people forget to think about in this context, postal codes. We all have postal codes. We all have addresses. And those are designed strictly to be understandings of absolute location. Okay? But most of the time, when we're thinking, we use relative location. And when we're talking with our students. One of the problems with location, and the concept of it though, and we'll start to think about this for a minute, is the fact that location tends to be very intuitive. We don't talk about it that much. So if I identify to you what all geography is, there isn't any geography that doesn't bring these two things together. It's the what and the where. That's all geography is. It's the only subject that talks about the where.